Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Annie Wilson, and here is the news for January 17th, 2024. Is it time to start talking about Halloween Horror Nights rumors yet? Halloween Horror Nights is the highlight of the year for most Universal fans, and now that we're into January, this year's event is creeping closer and closer. Instead of resolutions, perhaps a bucket list might be more appropriate for those that might not survive Halloween Horror Nights. Blumhouse has posted their own bucket list for 2024, hinting at a return to Halloween Horror Nights this year. The post was made on the official Blumhouse Instagram account, listing things like scare someone at 3:33 a.m., use a Ouija board, and, most importantly, go to Halloween Horror Nights. Universal and Blumhouse have worked together frequently in the past, so it's no surprise they'll be teaming up again. Last year, Halloween Horror Nights included the Exorcist Believer house on both coasts, even though the film had not released in theaters yet. The house was like walking through a living trailer for the film prior to the release. A horde of dancing Megans also made an appearance during the event. With so many new movies lately, it will be interesting to see what's featured at Halloween Horror Nights this year. What Blumhouse film would you want to see at HHN? We've got a sign that we're another step closer to the opening of Epic Universe. After originally filing their petition for a street name in 2022, Universal has shared that the street sign for Epic Boulevard has been installed on the roadway leading to Epic Universe. The image was originally shared on the UO Team Life Instagram account with the caption, "Well, well, well, what do we have here?" According to the original petition in Orange County, Universal's top choice for the road name was Epic Boulevard, with their second choice being Epic Parkway. The road is 1.06 miles long and connects to an extension of Kirkman Road. The extension will be 1.7 miles between Carrier Drive and Universal Boulevard. Aerial photographer BioReconstruct has shared new photos of Epic Universe. The theme park will be the third gate at Universal Orlando Resort, with lands themed to Nintendo, How to Train Your Dragon, Harry Potter, and Universal Monsters. The park is also expected to have a central non-IP land with celestial theming, plus an in-park hotel. The only land officially confirmed is Super Nintendo World. Epic Universe will have the world's third Super Nintendo World after Universal Studios Japan and Universal Studios Hollywood. With more space, Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe will include Yoshi's Adventure from Universal Studios Japan and will also open with the Donkey Kong expansion currently underway in Japan. The portal to Super Nintendo World in Epic Universe will be a little different from the entrances at Universal Studios Hollywood and Japan. Still inspired by the green pipes of Mario games, this portal will likely have one of the themed archways we saw outside of the Isle of Berk and the Wizarding World. Guests will also ascend an escalator inside the pipe instead of entering on the same level. Guests will enter into the Mushroom Kingdom with the Donkey Kong expansion just beyond. Looking at the track of Yoshi's Adventure, the Yoshi-shaped ride vehicles are on the track, separated by only a few feet. Inside the vehicles are blue test dummies. Yoshi's Adventure is a slow-moving Omnimover attraction that is a family-friendly ride with a nice view of the land. In addition to Yoshi's Adventure, the Mushroom Kingdom will have the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge ride. The land's third ride is a Donkey Kong-inspired family coaster named Minecart Madness, after a level in Donkey Kong Country. Take a look at our full Epic Universe update over on the site. And thank you again to BioReconstruct for always sharing such incredible photos. New year, new Lagoon show? Besides spotting divers in the lagoon and rumors of drones in the sky, there has been no official word on when we can expect to have a new nighttime show at Universal Studios Florida, but a major update has been spotted. New projectors and fountains are now being installed around the lagoon. Universal Studios Florida has not had a lagoon show since a hurricane damaged the old projectors and other equipment back in 2022. The ghoulish nighttime show for Halloween Horror Nights and the cinematic celebration were both permanently ended due to the damage. Since then, we have patiently watched and waited for news of a new nighttime show. Some promising signs have appeared, and new projectors have been added along the lagoon. The projectors are usually disguised as themed crates and boxes to help them blend into the surroundings, but we can see them clearly now. Universal's Cinematic Celebration show featured projections on the buildings and on the water in the lagoon. The projectors on the platforms are pointed towards the buildings, and the ones in the lagoon are pointed towards the water. These appear to be bigger than the old projectors, and from what we can tell, the new projectors are not in use yet. There's a lot more equipment set up on the work platforms out in the lagoon, including parts for new fountains that will be installed in the water. There are 6 large pieces, with 4 in the front and 2 in the back. Universal Orlando Resort has made no official announcements about a new nighttime show, so stay tuned. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is, their concierge services are 100% free. Head over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT and the team will design your next epic vacation, from Universal Parks to Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts, Disney Cruise Line, Virgin Voyages, Royal Caribbean, and more. Get ready to toss some beads. Universal's Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival kicks off on February 3rd, 2024, but Universal Orlando annual pass holders can get a head start on reserving their spot on one of this year's Mardi Gras floats starting January 18th. Universal Orlando Resort has officially announced that UOAPs will be able to reserve a spot for themselves and up to 4 other pass holders on select nights between February 3rd to April 7th. A link to reserve your spots will be available starting January 18th, but space is limited. Keep an eye on Universal's social channels, your email, or Universal Parks News Today so you don't miss out on registration. If you don't get a spot, or you're not a pass holder, you can also purchase Universal's Ride and Dine experience to ride a Mardi Gras float. This paid experience includes a guaranteed spot on a Mardi Gras float and a dinner at a select restaurant. Make sure you book those soon, as they do tend to fill up quickly. With registration opening for the floats, it seems likely we'll also get more announcements soon. The E.T. Adventure is an original opening day attraction at Universal Studios Florida and holds a special place in the hearts of guests. This ride is dated in a nostalgic way, which really adds to its charm. Over the years, fans have made it very clear that they cherish this attraction, so anytime we see it getting an update, it's always an exciting moment. New color-changing lights have been added to the attraction in one of the final scenes. The color-changing strings are very eye-catching and stand out compared to the rest of the scene. Seeing the attraction getting attention lately is a pretty good reason to celebrate. The E.T. Adventure debuted new interplanetary passports and posters in the queue last year. With the new DreamWorks land under construction nearby, it's nice to see the E.T. Adventure getting a few new updates as well. Life finds a way. On a schedule. The Jurassic Park Discovery Center at Universal Islands Adventure has been going through a lot of operational changes over the last few weeks. Last month, the baby Triceratops meet and greet was ended permanently, and we heard rumors that there would be fewer dinosaur egg hatchings. On our most recent visit to the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, we spotted signage inside the nursery confirming this. Dinosaur egg hatchings will be reduced. A clipboard hangs on the back of the room with an operational update from InGen. Hatchings will occur less frequently and be on a schedule. The dinosaur eggs will now hatch only once an hour, and if you're hoping to watch a dinosaur egg hatch, you'll want to be around the nursery about 30 to 40 minutes past the hour. The sign reads, "Egg hatches for all species will now be anticipated hourly." Universal Orlando does make operational updates around the park during slow season, and we've seen several updates at Universal Studios Florida too. Unfortunately, the Jurassic Park Discovery Center seems to be the next to experience operational changes due to the slow season. Marvel Superhero Island at Universal Islands of Adventure has been undergoing some minor refurbishments over the last few weeks, with multiple construction walls up for pavement repair. The entrance to the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man is currently blocked off, but the attraction is still open. The construction walls are up around the entrance, but signage and a team member will help direct guests to the temporary entrance. If you continue on the path towards Toon Lagoon, you'll notice the gates are open with signs for the attraction. In addition to the refurbishments, the new green-colored snack stand got a new name and a new sign: Daily Bugle Snacks and Drinks. Who doesn't love a good themed sign? You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with Universal Parks News Today. For UPNT, this is Annie Wilson saying, the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.